And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Blake Snell.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's a speed threat, Nico Horner.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Grisham settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Ian Happ up to hit. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball two. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. 2-1 now. There's a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Odor puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave one, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Happ fires it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Going to count 1-2. Tatis waits. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Next offering is in for a strike. Hendricks throws over. Tatis back easily. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Xander Bogaerts up next. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And there's a base hit to left. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
But when you see that many pitches in it at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
First and second, no outs. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Now all even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one high in the air to left center. Morel makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Brandon Dixon now. And that's a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Next offering is down low. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, "Come on, Carl." The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boog.
Two down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tatis over at second. Soto at first. 2 out of the inning. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Struck him out looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Patrick Wisdom now at the plate. Wisdom having a lot more success on the road this season. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
No outs. Runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Line to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Trey Mancini now. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2 again. And that's outside. At the belt and fires. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone! With one swing, he quiets the crowd. Home run number 5 on the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's the center fielder, Christopher Morel. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand batter waits.
No.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. And the right-hander deals. That one pushed foul. One and two now. That one drifts inside. On the line, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter number 24.
Rougned Odor
Second
comes up to the plate now. He had a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Odor.
He's going.
Runner on the go. To the right side, corner. Gets it to first. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Dansby Swanson stands in. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Kim with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Here comes a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Patrick.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. Singled and scored his first time.
2-1.
Next pitch is outside. Yan Gomes
3-1.
waiting for a turn at the plate. That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Junior.
The pitch. And there's a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's Juan Soto. One, two now.
2-2. No.
And that one off the outside edge.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The count 2-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Here's Yan Gomes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yan Gomes.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Next one misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here is Trey Mancini. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Amaya.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Went down on strikes his first time through. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Cubs are down in order. And the score stays 3-1. Stepping in for San Diego, Brandon Dixon. 0 for 1 so far.
Baseman, Brandon Dixon.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Swing Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, catcher
Gary Sanchez
Gary
at the plate.
Sanchez.
And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Matt Carpenter. His first at bat was a strikeout. 1-1 now. Foul ball there. And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Activity in the bullpen. Michael Fulmer, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Single to right in his first trip. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground right side. Horner over to first. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel struck out swinging his first time.
Christopher Morel.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Horner.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Blake Snell is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Nick Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. Morel leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tim Hill getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Moved to first. Morel dives back in safely. The 2-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. Two outs. Up the middle, the flip, they get the force, and that is that. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Michael Fulmer gets handed the rock out of the pen. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
So up next, Trent
Leading
Grisham.
off for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And the righty deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next offering misses down and away. Comes a 2-2. And that's outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. And a 1-1. That one down the line. Steps on the bag for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Last chance for the Padres. Next to hit, Juan Soto.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Slapped foul. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Base hit center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Eric Guerrero. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Hard hit left side, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.